Tropic of Cancer by Henry Miller. The grime and beauty of Paris. The narrator, Henry, immerses himself in the squalid, vibrant underbelly of 1930s Paris. He lives in poverty, moving between filthy rented rooms and the streets, yet finds a raw, poetic beauty in the decay and energy of the city, which stands in stark contrast to the American Puritanism he rejects. A circle of impoverished friends. Henry's life is populated by a bohemian circle of fellow artists, expatriates, and down-and-outs, including his close friend Karl, a depressed and hopeless writer. They spend their days scrounging for food, drink, and francs, engaging in philosophical discussions about art and life amidst their shared desperation. The obsession with sex and the body. The narrative is dominated by graphic and often degrading depictions of sex and bodily functions. These acts are not romanticized but presented as a fundamental, animalistic force, a means of survival, connection, and rebellion against societal norms and intellectual pretension. Encounters with Tanya. Henry becomes obsessed with Tanya, a wealthy and mysterious woman. Their relationship is intensely physical and psychological, characterized by a power struggle. She represents both a tantalizing escape from his poverty and a complex, unattainable ideal. The figure of Fillmore. An American friend, Fillmore, represents a more naive expatriate experience. His story arc, particularly his tumultuous and tragicomic affair with a French woman named Jeanette, serves as a parody of romantic idealism and ends in his forced return to the United States. A descent into total destitution. Henry's situation deteriorates to its lowest point. He is often homeless, starving, and forced to rely on the fleeting generosity of others or bizarre schemes to survive. This extreme poverty is portrayed as a brutal but liberating stripping away of all material and social illusions. The role of the artist outsider. Throughout the chaos, Henry maintains his identity as an artist. He observes the world with a detached, literary eye, transforming the sordid details of his existence into material for his writing. The book itself becomes a testament to creating art from the raw matter of life. A misogynistic worldview. The female characters are primarily viewed through the lens of Henry's physical desires and psychological needs. They are often depicted as objects, vessels, or obstacles, reflecting a deeply misogynistic perspective that is central to the narrator's character and the novel's provocative nature. Philosophical rants and reflections. The plot is frequently interrupted by long, stream of consciousness rants and philosophical digressions. Henry expounds on his hatred for civilization, his belief in the primacy of the individual, and his view that true freedom is found in embracing the chaotic and primal aspects of existence. An unconventional conclusion. The novel ends not with a resolved plot, but with a reaffirmation of its core themes. Henry, having witnessed the collapse of his friends' lives, remains in Paris, embracing the endless, chaotic flow of life and affirming his commitment to tell the unvarnished truth, no matter how ugly. Tropic of Cancer is a raw and uninhibited declaration of artistic and personal freedom. It is less a traditional novel than a visceral, stream of consciousness assault on societal conventions, romantic idealism, and literary form. By embracing the squalor, sexuality, and chaos of his life in Paris, Henry Miller seeks to find a more authentic, brutal, and liberating truth about human existence.